Guys, I'm going to talk about heated rivalry for a second.
Oh god, I didn't know you were going to start heated rivalry.
It's to do with the fandom in that.
Oh god.
I am at heart and forward a fangirl. I am entrenched in the fandom space. I don't mind admitting it anymore. I was very hush-hush about it.
Mm-hmm.
But I will talk to people about it now. And I have read so much heated rivalry fanfiction since January. So much.
Yeah.
It is unhealthy. But can we talk about the adding of queer characters to a TV show that is, or like a fandom that is so heavily saturated in queer characters? In the books, I'm trying to be like coherent right now.
Mm-hmm.
In the books, it's book 3, which is Tough Guy, is Ryan Price and Fabian. Ryan Price talks about the fact that so many queer hockey players have come out since Scott Hunter's come out.
Okay, yeah.
And he's like, they're all like butch and manly and stuff.
They're athletes.
But their partners are also very manly and stuff. It's like, oh, this one hockey player's come out and said, oh, I'm in a relationship with a lumberjack. Which I'm like, okay. Because he's the first one who's like going out with like a slightly feminine man. Fabian is like very gender fluid. Mm-hmm. He's still a man, but he's like, he dresses more androgynous and stuff. But within fan fiction, there's this very weird thing going on. And within fandom space itself, where you are somewhat ignoring canon queer couples in favour of
a ship.
Or
even just a
headcanon queer couple. It happened within Criminal Minds. I'm not fully through the first season of Criminal Minds Evolution, but there's a queer couple in that, and they've just broken up. But she talks about how happy she's been. But I was within the fandom space at the time, and you did not hear a peep about Tara and her girlfriend. Because you know what you were hearing about? Gemily. You were forgetting actual canon queer couples in favour of being like, oh, I want this one couple, which is never going to happen. No offence.
I hate unrealistic ships. They can be funny, but
yeah, a crack ship is fine. Like Huckle Robbie.
Like, that's funny.
Yeah, it's funny. My age gap yaoi.
Age gap yaoi is funny.
Or my old man yaoi with Rabbit.
Yeah.
But ignoring Tara and her canonical girlfriend in favour of Emily and JJ, or focusing on when it's moving a story along within fanfiction is fine, but when you're focusing on a queer ship that is not like canon, it doesn't interest me.
Yeah, I mean, with fandom culture, a lot of stuff doesn't interest me because I feel like the show is very grounded and it's like, here's how normal humans behave, but slightly dramatized. And then once a fandom gets to it, it's like, here's a bunch of bullshit that came out of the minds of 12-year-olds. And I'm just like, no.
And within the heated rivalry, it is like, you got these two camps where it's like very grounded. You're talking about the mental health of these characters who've just been outed.
You're appreciating fiction.
Yeah, I'm appreciating fiction. And then you've got the ones where it's just so out of character and slightly uncomfortable, where you like,
and it's like, just write your own character.
Not enjoying it. I'm like, this isn't Shane and Ilya. This isn't Scott Hunter and Kip. This isn't like anyone else. You are basically writing your own characters with the same name.
Yeah, like you just found the actors hot and you were like, let's run with
this. It's kind of the same within the Sandman fandom, where they're like, hobgaddling is collecting queer people throughout history.
Right.
It's like hobgaddling went out with a trans person, after his wife died. I'm like, that man can be bisexual. Yes.
Yeah.
And there were genuinely queer people at the time, but that man is trying to keep such a like low head that he's not going out with like really a trans person until like the 21st century.
I hate when stuff's unrealistic.
It's,
And I hate that in actual fiction, not just like fan
yes,
fiction.
and it's
stuff
kind
is
of going
so
to that point
unrealistic where I'm just like,
and I don't want to shit on Rachel Reed
I
because
don't want to
she
be
is
cynical and be like, oh, that wouldn't happen. But it's weird to me where you have this weird dichotomy where sometimes it's like in the same universe you have things happening to gay people or queer people in general that's like that's so la-di-da that it's too good to be true, or that's so awful that just would never
It
fucking happen.
genuinely happens within
like,
the
just observe reality and then write from that. I don't know what weird world you're coming from.
It happens within the Game Changers universe.
And you know what I think it is people who literally don't live as a queer person writing stuff.
Yes,
and they're just really like sensationalizing every little bit.
Yeah,
instead of being honest. And
within
the good thing about writing is, as long as you're honest and true to yourself, that's when it's good. But if not, it tends to suck.
Within the first and the fourth book, because both the characters are on the same team, they talk about how welcoming the team is. I'm like, the people who play hockey, for the main part, they're quite right wing. They're quite religious.
I mean, yeah, but they'd be chill, but like maybe not. Like,
and
yay!
There are two characters within the same team who are coming out as gay. And basically everything is fine. The homophobic people are being removed from the team. Whereas Shane Hollander has this I haven't read The Long Game yet, but from what I've seen from like social media and stuff, when he comes out, he is treated very differently to how he was before. The team are very like uncomfortable.
I mean, yeah.
Because that's what's going to happen within the hockey culture.
Unless you're also gay or just like really chill. But in hockey culture, that's not what I'm hearing.
And Ilya moves to the Centaurs. He moves to the Ottawa team, who are very welcoming and stuff. I'm like, low-key, that's not particularly very realistic.
No.
There is, because they're like, everyone on the team is so welcoming and accepting of Ilya coming out as bisexual and coming out as being with Shane Hollander. And it's like, low-key don't think they would be.
I feel like there's this in-between that people don't talk about because they're like some random straight woman who's never been gay.
Yeah.
People aren't either like, yay, rainbows, or I'm gonna
stone you.
Actually stone you to death. Usually it's a weird in-between where they're chill, but every so often they'll say something that is borderline homophobic, and you go, okay, so you do think I'm weird. Like, it's weird when you have both ends of the spectrum.
Yeah, it's like
not really a thing.
Can I talk about Hayden Pike as well?
So he's Shane's bestie.
He's Shane's best friend. But the way he treats Shane after Shane says that he's dating Ilya,
is he mostly nice but it's kind of weird?
He makes comments in front of Shane and Ilya about Ilya.
Okay.
Which are like a bit uncomfortable to read. If you've read My Dinner with Hayden, I liked Hayden in the TV show. Reading his character in the book, I was like, oh, Jacob Tierney has done a job. He's worked on this character.
He's like made him better.
Yeah.
Like nicer.
Because Hayden is like making comments about Ilya the entire meal. I mean, absolutely horrible and quite horrible to him. And Shane is
is it just because he doesn't like Ilya as a person?
But it's like saying to Shane. But it's saying to Shane, you could do so much better. It's like the comment that David makes, they're not any nice men in Montreal for you to date.
Oh, right, yeah.
But it's kind of meaner than that.
That is
and
so
several times over within like the space of 2 hours.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, I don't want to cover for you guys. And it's like, that's your best friend.
Girl.
That's your best friend. And you are like saying, low-key, oh, I don't want to protect your like low-key very important secret.
Just because he doesn't like Ilya.
Yeah.
That's some petty shit. But that's like what happens in, by the way, this isn't a great film for representation or like realism, but in Love, Simon, which is very much, my mum called it this when I was like 13 and I went to see it in the cinema, a gay flick. And like that is what it
Yes.
is. Because it's like
I've never watched it.
gay made very dramatic and digestible for tween girls. There's this whole like I'm gonna out you as revenge thing.
Yeah, I think the heated rivalry does a good job of being very like almost grounded in realism. Is for adults,
and you know that because people will be like, this is so scandalous, and it's like, no, you've seen plenty of straight sex portrayed. Bridgerton, just the same level of explicitity.
Bridgerton has the same amount.
You're just not used to gay.
Yeah, Bridgerton literally has boobs on screen. All you're seeing in heated rivalry is a butt cheek.
You don't even see any boobs in heated rivalry.
No,
you just see ass.
No, because you know
gay, people are more explicit, and I could do an entire podcast episode.
Yes, we should
about that. Because that really pisses
you know what
me
you're
off.
seeing when Shane is with Rose. Sorry to our friend who we are watching it with as we speak.
I watched this.
We got 3 episodes through. We haven't gone to Rose yet.
Yeah, love Rose.
Rose,
good character, good well-rounded character.
that's going back to
as well. I feel like
going back to the purring queerness on a character. Rose and Svetlana.
Yeah.
Let Rose be straight. I mean, so serious right now.
Let her be straight.
Let Rose be straight. Let Svetlana be straight as well.
And maybe they're not straight, but like, do we need to ship them together? Who were those straight hockey players that watched Heated Rivalry? And they were like,
yes,
I want to
Svetlana,
Ilya and Shane.
Do you know what? One of Shane's, at the end of the book, Shane is like, I'm not doing a threesome ever.
Oh, okay.
He's not doing a threesome, and people
romantic.
I like. So he is so monogamous. People say Shane Hollander is a slut, slut for Ilya. He doesn't care particularly about sex with anyone else but him. He's not enjoying sex with Rose, and this goes back to seeing with nudity on TV. Rose Landry. What are we seeing of her? A thigh down.
Yeah, literally.
An ass. Bit of the back.
An ass, but she's still wearing underwear.
The ass. What are we seeing on Bridgerton? Full tits.
Yeah, full on. And it's fine because it's so straight.
It's so straight.
Sorry to say, and I know that some people would disagree with this or feel attacked.
Francesca, the season coming out of Bridgerton is going to be Francesca and Michaela.
Yeah,
in the books,
lesbians on Bridgerton.
In the books, it's Michael, and people are like, I'm not going to watch this season. They've ruined it because one of her main story points is fertility issues.
Oh, right, yeah.
They've already introduced a fertility issues thing into it during season 4 with Benedict and Sophie, where she thinks she's pregnant, but she's not actually. You can have fertility issues as a lesbian couple because obviously you can't get each other pregnant.
There's built-in fertility issues.
Yeah, you can't get each other pregnant.
I get that it's not the same thing.
It's not, but you are getting the same flavour.
But I do wonder why they changed it though, because it's like if you're unhappy that it's not gay enough, start adapting a new book. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm very into like.
Do you know what people were so fine with? They were so fine with Benedict being bisexual.
What with changing that bit?
Yeah, they were so fine with him having sex with a man. But the moment it became sapphic, people
don't like it, and this didn't used to be something I'd realised. But then it's like, actually, the lesbian shows are getting cancelled, even when it's really.
Oh my
really
goodness!
good.
Do you know what I wanted to watch so bad on Paramount Plus? But they didn't. They released like the last couple of episodes all at once, and then deleted it like a week later. Rise of the Pink Ladies.
Never even.
It was a Grease prequel. And it was a musical, and there was a sapphic couple in that. They released the last couple of episodes all at once, and then like deleted it a week later. So it's lost media.
Jesus Christ, there was a lot of that. We tried to watch Brokeback Mountain last week.
We did.
Nowhere to be seen, and you can barely find a full HD clip on YouTube. Can I just say something about Brokeback Mountain that's really important?
Yes, I've never watched it.
People make a joke about Brokeback Mountain, and anytime anything's gay, they're like, "Oh, Brokeback Mountain," which is a whole other topic I could also talk about. Comparing things just because they're gay, even though they're not similar at all. Like, gay is a theme.
Oh, it's like the people being like, it's like the people who are like, oh, if you enjoyed Heated Rivalry, watch Interview with the Vampire. That's comparing apples and oranges. No, do you know what that's comparing?
Just because it's gay.
That's comparing an apple and a forklift. Yes, my hockey my cutesy hockey little gays and my somewhat psychological thriller vampire romance.
Yeah, they're both kind of maybe rom-commy, but
the first 3 episodes of Interview with Vampire are slightly rom-commy, where he's like, I heard your heart dancing!
He did his face and I drove him home.
I heard your heart dancing! And then after that, it gets into like
of course,
a bit of a horror because Lestat goes evil mode on Louis, his husband, and the daughter.
What was I saying about Brokeback Mountain?
Oh, the fact that people compare it to everything and it's become a bit of a joke.
Or the fact that it was ever a joke, by the way. Heath Ledger, may he rest in peace, Jesus Christ, I can't believe we lost one of the best actors ever.
Oh
and
my gosh.
Jake Gyllenhaal, who I love. Jake Gyllenhaal's one of those people who was like, I'm gay, but for him, it's one of the best, most beautiful, heartbreaking films I've ever seen. And the idea that anyone made a joke about it,
I will not
hear you out on this, is pure homophobia and nothing else. And that film isn't funny. It's like one of the best films I've ever seen, and it's not fucking funny. It's heartbreaking. It's beautiful. It's absolutely
we watched the trailer for that.
Don't
Brokeback Mountain
on it being, and then like interviewers like asking them homophobic questions when they're going on a press tour about it, when they've been through literal cowboy training and put their hearts and souls into like one of the most emotionally challenging roles you can imagine. Get fucked. That film is beautiful. It's not a joke. You're just homophobic, and that's not fine. And that's what I've got to say.
And I don't want to step on any toes, but the lesbians. I hate to be this person. The lesbians that are so like vehemently against heated rivalry.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, they're like, why would I want to watch a TV show about 2 men in love?
That's fair enough if it's not your thing.
But it's the fact that it's 2 men in love. It's not the fact that it's like a romance or a hockey TV show. I get if you don't like a hockey, but like, why would I want to see 2 men?
Some people are like that though, because it's a lot of. I think a lot of straight people are like, why would I want to?
But you are genuinely missing out on this beautiful.
I get that as a lesbian, I don't get it, but I also think the only reason I'm so into like men in love on TV is because it's all I had for a while.
Yeah, and also the fact that you're seeing a love story without like oppression. Like
I get
even
that,
within a straight.
Is there not oppression though? Because
but it's like it's 2 men. It's not a man and a woman who is oppressed within society.
I get that, but I feel like if you're gay and you're an athlete, you're oppressed in society.
Yeah, like, but 100%. It's gay romance in general that they're like, I don't really care. I don't want to see it because why would I want to see it? It's 2 men. They don't really have anything that's like held against them. Like being a woman is held against you. You see a lot more. A lot of romances are like is sexual assault at the end of the day. Some of these romances between men and women.
Yeah, no, there's definitely a lot of that, and then it's like, oh, but it's romantic.
But it's romantic. It's like no, this is actually uncomfortable to watch.
No,
this woman is being taken advantage of.
Yeah, I don't like that when things are creepy, but they're like, oh, but they end up.
And then like obviously the lesbian is like it's a straight romance, not a straight romance on steroids, but you know what I mean because it's 2 women. You get it with gay romance as well, but I feel like it's 10 times worse with a sapphic romance, where it's fetishized. You get 100%. The straight men who are like,
but
lesbians.
Here's the thing, though: there's 100% straight women who fetishize gay men.
Oh, it's uncomfortable. You see it online. It's happened with. It's happened with heated rivalry because people don't like the fact that Connor and Hudson aren't together. In real life, because they're fetishizing Shane and Ilya, so they don't compute that it's like 2 separate people. As Jacob Tierney said, Shane and Ilya is for us, Hudson and Connor are for themselves.
Are real human beings.
Yeah.
And at that point, it's not about gay, it's not about fetish, it's about go out fucking side.
Yeah.
Get a life.
You people
that's what it's about.
Are to blame for Hudson Williams
you just
clearing out his threads.
I don't know what to say. You're just unwell.
And hating the fact that he's got a girlfriend. Let that man live.
You gotta get over it.
It's uncomfortable
You're
to
craving
see.
something maybe vicariously, and you
Yeah.
need to find romance for yourself. Might be
Yeah.
the issue.
Making comments about his girlfriend, who is like a private person.
Didn't even
And we
have to be
spoke about this.
famous.
We
It's-
spoke about this in last episode, #1. So when we were trying out the microphones,
Oh yeah.
the fact that people were going into her tattoo parlor
Yeah.
where she works and getting not Shane and Ilya, first of all,
Girl.
but Hudson and Connor tattoos.
Boundaries.
Because
The
they're
internet
booking
seems to
they're
have got
booking
rid of
in for
boundaries.
something else. And then they're going in and going, actually, can I change the theme? I want to get
I want to be creepy
Hudson and
today,
Cole.
actually.
Yeah, actually
I wanna
today
be
the vibe is creepy and appropriate.
I'm over it, and I think we should call it out more. I think it's become, because it's so widespread, it's accepted.
And this is what happens.
No, thank you.
This is what happens with yes, gay TV shows, but also straight TV shows where people genuinely do not want to be seen together. The actors do not want to be seen together.
Because you're making them uncomfortable. And here's the thing: I've always hated the paparazzi with a burning rage. There's a video of Bjork beating the shit out of a paparazzi. And it brings me joy to watch it. And I know it's violence, and I'm quite a pacifist, but it does bring me joy.
Yeah.
Because I actually hate the invasion of privacy of celebrities to that degree.
And let Chaperone
their art
eat
and
children.
and their work is there for you to appreciate. Them as a human being trying to live because they're a human being.
Art
is not for you, and you need help.
Art is for us to digest. That human being who's creating the art is for themselves.
Yeah, just like you're for yourself, and you want to go about your day with privacy.
Yeah.
Villainizing celebrities because they get frustrated with being harassed and going, but you asked for this. Who on earth would ask for that? No. Your job can be completely based around performing, but you still don't want to be stalked and harassed. The fact that doesn't compute is like actually like, oh my god, what's wrong with everyone? Like, I actually think that's crazy.
And to be fair,
it really pisses me off. Some
of these celebrities do not intend to become as famous as they are.
No, exactly. But
Hudson Williams and Connor Story, Chaperone, they intended to be gay famous. Let's face it. They intended to have that little niche
because you get all the crazy people.
Yeah, becoming famous instead of gay famous.
I've always thought I'd hate to be famous. Yeah, it seems horrible. Just because
you can't live your life.
They're among us. All these people who don't respect boundaries and are kind of crazy. They're among us.
Chaperone and Hudson Williams have both said, "I can't go to the corner shop anymore to get a lighter."
I would hate that. Because the thing with me, I'm kind of a shy person in public in general. So that's kind of a me. But I think on principle, if I saw a celebrity, I'd be like, they're just living their life. I'm not going to bug them, because to me it feels disrespectful. But when people don't see them as a human being and they're like, actually, fuck it, I'm not even going to consider that they might want to be left alone for a second, I can't understand you. I don't know what's wrong with you. Like, I'm sorry.
And then you're like, why is this person not wanting to be on social media anymore? Why do you think you've made them so uncomfortable?
Give yourself back to us, please. We want you.
No,
go get a hobby.
Yeah, I'm letting Hudson Williams
just
get
watch
off social
the
media.
show, listen to the music, go to the concert, and then move on.
Yeah,
please.
People are doing it with Harry Styles as well.
People will do it with anyone.
People are like
minorly famous.
People are like, I don't like this. I don't like this album because he's like being so mysterious. It's like, let an artist be mysterious.
Sorry, you can't see the inside of his asshole. Like, what do you want?
Yeah,
what do you want?
None of these people are going to show hole on main, and you've got to deal with it.
You should build intimate relationships with real human beings around
that you know.
You know. The celebrities, the people who perform,
they don't want to show you hole on main. They're never going to.
That's not what they're for.
Yeah,
that's not what they're for. You got to pack it in.
Hole on main should be the what's it called for being vulnerable online.
Hashtag hole on main.
Yeah, hole on main.
Hashtag hole on main.
These people aren't showing you hole on main.
No, they don't need to. They don't have to.
Yep. And people being weird about. Oh, I'm gonna say it and then we can stop. Mm-hmm. The Pit. We've finished season 1 of The Pit.
We finished season 1 of The Pit, and I've seen something on Instagram that really lit the match that emblazoned, as Catchin was saying, the rage within me.
Can we talk about Robbie being called a misogynist?
Oh, I wasn't even going to talk about that.
I'm talking about it.
I was going to talk about Santos. Who's the actress who plays her? I don't know her name.
Yeah. Isa.
So she's got
Is a
show,
she's a Broadway baby,
like a
and
Broadway show. People are yelling like
have you finished your
references
charts?
from the pit at her as she's about to sing a song. The way people's brains have turned to mush. I don't know if it's since COVID or just since internet has got more crazy. But
Is
being
this still
such an
recording?
attention seeker, it actually might not be.
No,
Is it?
yeah, it's for over an hour.
Okay, so this is why I struggle to go to like a small gig, like a comedy show. Like I tried to go to like a.
We should release this in 2 parts.
Yeah, like an open mic night once in like a comedy show, and one heckler ruined the whole night because people these days are such attention seekers and so oblivious. It's actually unreal. Like everyone thinks that they're some kind of influencer vlogging their day and that they're the funniest person on earth and that everyone wants to hear them shout about shit instead of the person they paid to see who has talent and has worked many years to get here.
It's like the people who
That's
go.
not the truth. That's
It's
not
like
the case.
it's like the people who
You
go
gotta
to the
shut up.
go to the cottage where Heated Rivalry was filmed and make funny videos there. It's like you're low-key ruining.
Yeah. Or support acts. When people don't respect the support act.
They're gonna be so famous. It's like, no, this diva is already famous.
You don't understand how hard it was for them to get here. And you know what? Even if it wasn't, the fact that they're here and they're like singing lyrics to you that they wrote that are about their personal experiences.
Yeah.
The idea of you being like, let me talk over them because they're not the famous person I came here to see. What has turned your brain to mush? That is a human being. Yes. You should be like, oh my god, this person's singing to me. This person has the bravery to come and sing to me. This person's trying to start one of the hardest careers out there. But you don't give a fuck because your brain is mush. Don't let your brain turn to mush. It's crazy.
The pit fandom, genuinely.
It's crazy.
The pit fandom, genuinely. The way they're speaking about some of these characters. Trinity Santos. The way that I love her, and I will defend her. She can get behind me anytime. Genuinely, that woman knew someone for 15 hours and said, "Oh, you're homeless. Move in with me."
Hard but soft on the inside, you know, and the classic.
Can we talk about people who say Robbie is a misogynist?
Yeah, so you were ranting about this. This is something that also pisses me off, is people having the most unnuanced ideas. It's like, are you a very early formulation of AI, the way you're thinking?
Robbie is in charge of an entire department at a hospital.
He's working hard.
He's in charge of making sure these patients are safe. If you are taking too long with a patient at the detriment of another patient, you've got to move it on. You're not having a heart-to-heart with a patient.
Mm-hmm.
This is his job. There is 2 male residents, I think. Residents.
I literally don't even know. I'm getting confused about how this
You've got Langdon.
I'm used to Grey's Anatomy.
You got Langdon and you got Huckleberry. Yes. Those are the 2 males in the TV show. And he has rolled his eyes at Whittaker, a Huckleberry, for being a newbie. Fair enough. Loki, this guy is not. I've said Loki so many times.
He's made some mistakes.
He's made some mistakes, Law Hux. And Langdon is a drug addict.
Yes.
But it's like, what's her name? The one that you were like, oh, she's kind of backhanded. She's like being quite rude. I can't
remember what her name is, but Santos is all like, hey, I think someone's doing drugs. Hey, I think someone might be a shooter. Hey, I think someone might be being sexually abused by their father. And she's just going, you are such trouble. Like, why are you trying to bring up these things?
But then she's like, with another character, she's like, being like, oh, actually, I think he's a drug addict.
Yeah.
And stuff. And it's like, you're kind of two-faced. It's like uncomfortable.
Yeah, people can be a woman and a bad character, and to say they're a bad character.
Can I low-key spoil because I've seen it online? She's not back for season 3, and people are like, "Oh, Noah Wiley, who plays Robbie, he's also such a misogynist.
Oh, the real actor.
He's getting rid of another female character." It's like, yes, but also medical school residency is a revolving door. Not all the time a character's going to come back. She's already had 2 seasons, fair enough. And by the seams, because obviously in the UK not all the episodes are out yet, by the seams of it, she's very inclined to moving home with her mother.
Oh, yeah, okay.
You cannot be calling someone a misogynist, especially from what I've seen on social media. Calling him that in a post on Instagram about a friend who committed suicide, calling him a horrible person, calling him a misogynist. It's fucked up.
Yeah, God. You know what I think is dangerous about anything
These celebrities being on social media.
No, anything that can possibly be maybe misconstrued as being misogyny, calling it misogyny is so dangerous, because when something really is misogyny, it takes away the impact of calling it misogyny.
And I'm going to say,
we need to be able to do that. Actually identify things that are genuinely misogyny.
And it's getting to the point where it's feminism to detriment.
Yeah, well, we had a debate about this in school once. They were like, has feminism gone too far? And I said, well, feminism means equality, and equality can't go too far. It can only happen or not happen. So if something's too far, it's not equality. No, so that's not feminism.
It's going from just men being in a higher point to women being in a higher point.
And no one should be...
It needs to be
It should be equal. That's all we've wanted. That's all we need. That's what's right, in my opinion. Yeah, so to be like, let's give women special treatment all the time, I wouldn't
that's
want it.
And that's what you're doing. And I get that it's slightly uncomfortable that it's two women of colour who have been removed from the TV show.
Yeah, but I just think...
But it's also two characters who have storylines that... Definitely the one, because I've already watched it. We've already watched it. Heather Collins.
Mm-hmm.
And Mohan.
Oh, yeah.
In season 2. It both seems like it's a storyline that's coming to a point where they are not going to be in the second season.
Yeah.
And you are only saying this because you want a ship to happen with her. You want her and Abbott to get together. And this is the great thing about The Pit. It is a TV show where you're not getting the personal lives of a character, particularly.
It's about the hospital.
It's about the hospital.
That's what I was missing about Grey's Anatomy. That's what Grey's Anatomy lost, and it lost me. Yeah.
As much as I love Mal and Langdon, and the back and forth,
that, but you do want it to be grounded in the shift.
Yeah, and you could say, "Oh, I'm hoping for divorce." But it's not going to happen in the TV show. No. We are not going to get these ships in the TV show.
And don't get me started on like fandom, what the fandom wants happening in the show, because I actually think that's what ruined Stranger Things. I love Stranger Things so much.
Loki and Glee.
But it got ruined, and I think part of that is let's give the fans what they want. And it's like, no, the fans need to be taken on a ride and heartbroken.
It's like in Glee as well.
It's a show. It's not what they're... It's like that Black Mirror episode where they make Netflix shows that you want to see, that fit your life and your ideas. That's not what media and like fiction is. It's meant to do what it wants to do, and you're either sad or happy about it.
It's like...
And that's why it's good.
It's like Glee with Sam and Brittany when they're together, and people like apparently... Because I wasn't on social media at the time.
Oh, yeah.
I was just a baby.
You're just a baby.
People were, like, revolting online, being like, this isn't my Britannia.
Yeah.
And this isn't my Sam Sadie's. It's like, yeah, but you're also watching a TV show about people are writing this.
Yeah, and these characters have their whole arc. It's not...
and you are kind of ruining... I would have loved to have seen Kurt Ambling go on and meet someone who is better suited to them.
Yeah, I think a lot of the time things are character driven, not narrative driven. That's how stories should be.
Stories be narrative driven.
Yeah, but no, character driven in the way that the characters are well rounded. And it's more. It's not about what do we want to happen. It's about what would the character do. Because I've done a lot of research in what makes a good story.
Kurt and Blaine going to grow after they're married.
Yeah, it's about facing the facts. Probably not. Do you know
Those
what I mean?
people have broken up twice.
In reality. And you need to relate to people when you're
writing stories. They're going to get divorced. And do you know how divorce... Do you know how messy divorce is?
Yeah.
Not that he was being divorced in my real life, but...
We've all been divorced from each other.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we are lawfully here together.
Yeah.
And lawfully.
But it's about, like, what would these characters actually do if they were real? Because if you're writing about a fantasy land... It's not going to hit because we don't live in a fantasy land, and like it or not, you have to relate to
And
fiction,
I'm gonna say something now that's
or it's gonna suck.
I'm gonna say something now that might anger a few people.
Okay.
But I feel like Sam and Blaine had far more chemistry in the last couple of seasons than Kit and Blaine
I can't
did.
even really remember. I can't even.
They had more they had more common interest than just singing. They both loved comic books, and they were both sporty. Because Blaine was a boxer. Blaine did boxing.
I forgot that.
In season 3.
In so long.
And it's just like Sam and Mercedes didn't have much chemistry.
You know what? I even feel like Britannia happening. I love that, obviously, especially as a tween who was obsessed with it.
It was like such a big moment for queer culture.
Yeah, but in real life, though, them ending up together felt so fairy tale out of this world and not relatable.
They broke up when they went to college. They shouldn't have got back together.
I know they would have stayed apart as a real human being who was a lesbian. I know
but
they would have stayed apart.
You know where it was?
So it's just
fan service.
Exactly, and fan service. I feel like we gotta put we gotta draw the line.
Yeah,
a bit of a line.
There's a line in the sand.
You need to piss your fans off sometimes.
Yes.
Or you're not taking any risks. This happens with Stranger Things as well. Not killing anyone off because you're scared of pissing off the fans,
or leaving an ambiguous ending.
Who cares? Oh yeah, Elle might be alive. No, let's at least
kill her off.
Take the risk and fucking kill her dead. Okay. Was I happy that she died?
You know what?
No,
sometimes
I really
as
felt
well
for
it
Mike,
is.
but kill her off.
But you also know what sometimes it is as well. Is leaving it open for a sequel or a spin-off.
Oh yeah, because they've made a shit series. I've seen so many videos about people saying how shit Stranger Things series is.
You're opening it up for a cash grab. A cash grab spin-off. It's like
it ruins it.
It's like Big Bang Theory. I love Big Bang Theory.
2 spin-offs we've got.
2 spin-offs so far because they're in the works with another one.
We gotta give it up. Do you know how many people are dying to write original stories? Every great TV show you've seen, they've probably pitched it to like 20 people.
It started off as an original story.
Imagine how many people are out there with original stories wanting to be told, and they're rebooting utter shit. I can't see. This is a rant I had about Netflix
because they've gone from
how many great shows they cancelled that was so original and made me feel something, and then you've got the third kissing booth.
Chaos.
What?
Chaos, and they've gone and done a 600th season of Riverdale,
which everyone's just making fun of at this point.
Yeah.
The society will never let that go. I'm not okay with this. Everything sucks.
I'm not okay with this. What was the other one that I absolutely loved?
Oh God, I feel like there's just so many that I loved.
They are. We are. Do you know what though? We are so blessed with Interview with the Vampire.
Young Royals, right? Because it was kind of unsure whether they were going to do season 2. I signed a petition to make sure that there was a second season of Young Royals.
I did it with Chaos.
I was like, I've got it because it was like, it's original, it's good, it's heartfelt, and it's gay. So they're gonna fucking cancel it because that's what always happens. Mm-hmm. So I was like, I literally put on my Instagram story, guys, I swear to God, if you don't sign this petition, because I was like losing my mind. I was jaded from all this good media being cancelled.
It's like Chaos
in place of absolute trash.
Chaos has a trans main character.
I've never seen Chaos.
I love Chaos.
It looks good.
I would do a whole episode on Chaos if I was let. They literally, it came out maybe end of July, start of August. It was like the start of September cancelled. And do you know what the issue is with this whole thing, and especially Netflix, releasing an entire thing at once?
Yeah,
build up your audience with a weekly release.
That's why they keep releasing shit that people want and releasing it fast. And it's poorly made.
I know. I jokingly say I'm not made for a weekly release, but between my Friday where a pit episode was released and the next Friday where a pit episode was released, I'm getting so excited.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I do that with shows that are already out. I'm like, okay, let's stop it there.
Yeah,
next time I'm free, I can look forward to watching my next episode of this. I don't know.
Let it happen.
Just let's have it. And as someone who wants to work in film and TV, the idea of putting like a 12-hour shift into some utter shit just so it can be released faster and please people and not challenge them and actually make them feel things.
That is low-key why the pit is working so well as well.
I'm going to quit that job and do a 9 to 5. Because I'm not doing that.
And the pit is working so well because it's an hour-by-hour shift released weekly.
Yeah, it feels like fresh.
Because
new, good.
you've kept saying, I keep forgetting that this is one shift.
I know, it's actually making me like feel the gravity of working in an ER, and no show has ever made me feel that. Because of the way they've structured it.
And
I'm like, okay,
it works so well.
You.
And
good
I
on them
get
for actually like using, you know, the structure of television to make you feel something. Because that's kind of rare now. Like now it's just sludge.
My cold clothes.
Sludge plumped into my brain.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Just checked on baby Jane Doe. She's looking well. She's taking formula well.
She's looking good.
She's taking formula well. What the fuck is this? This ain't Philly.
I don't know any clubs.
What the fuck?
I was getting shot.
Whitaker. Team discussion over here.
Little team chat.
How the hell did you do that?
Well, he said everyone's getting. What do they call it? It's medical talk. I don't know.
Yeah, the little drills.
Everyone's getting a so and so. They're like, yeah, if they're unconscious. Usually a normal. Just a normal IV if they're awake.
Just a normal IV.
Just because it's very painful to drill into someone's flesh.
Oh, you're our you're the shift bloodhound. Just saying. I mean that in a nice way.
That was recent. I feel like I don't.
That was last episode.
From that
because it was last episode.
She's going to get dehydrated. Christina, do you want some water?
Somebody just rape me. Oh, George O'Malley.